Welcome to the Critical Issues module. Today, you'll see how to use the Authority Engineer login details. This module helps the AE team lead track, report, and fix critical issues in the project. To get started, go to the quick links on your dashboard and select Critical Issues. On the Critical Issues page, you'll find 4 KPI tiles: ongoing issues, new issues, resolved issues, and total number of issues. The total number of issues shows the sum of ongoing, new, and resolved issues in the project. If you're with the AE team, you can start a new critical issue from the listing page. Find the Raise Critical Issue button in the top right corner and click it. After clicking, you'll see a UCC selection form. Pick the right UCC, unique contract code, to move forward. This step ensures the issue is tied to the correct contract. Choose the UCC from the drop-down. The system will then bring up the issue creation form for that contract. After selecting the UCC, click to confirm and proceed with raising the critical issue. The issue submission form will be ready for your details. You'll notice this form matches the one in the contractor login, offering a consistent user experience. Let's walk through filling out the issue details on the form. There are several required fields that need to be completed correctly. We'll go over each one. Start at the top. Use the issue type drop-down to categorize the issue. Set the issue status to either ongoing or new issue. Enter the expected date of resolution, then identify the concerned authority responsible for handling the issue. Lastly, select the channel impacted. Carefully review and complete each of these fields. As you scroll down, you'll find the total length affected field. Enter the value in kilometers. This is especially important for infrastructure issues like road damage or channel blockage. Lastly, fill in the remarks field with any additional notes or context. This helps the reviewing authority better understand the issue. Once all fields are completed, the form is ready for submission, following the same process used in the contractor login. Let's see how an AE can handle important issues reported by others, like contractors or safety auditors. When an issue comes up, it shows up in the critical issues list on the AE dashboard. Now, let's check out the list. You can see all issues reported by contractors or safety auditors here. The AE has already addressed some issues in this list. There's also an issue from a safety auditor about land hindrance. To see the full details and take action, we'll click on View Details. Click on View Details for the issue you want to know more about. View Details. Clicking View Details opens a section on the right, summarizing the issue. Here, you can see all the information provided when the issue was submitted, like its type, status, affected area, impacted length, expected fix date, and responsible authority. All details from the submission are visible here, including remarks by the safety auditor. Let's go over how the AE can update a critical issue, like changing its status or adding a resolution. From the Issue Details view, the AE clicks the Update Issue button to open the form in editable mode. The form now opens, ready for edits. The AE can adjust the submitted details as needed. In this form, the AE can change the issue type via the drop-down and update the issue status to show the issue's current state. Let's change the issue status to resolve and see what happens. When the status is set to resolved, a new field appears, the actual resolution date. This field is only visible when the status is marked as resolved. Let's fill in the actual resolution date. This is the day the issue was physically resolved, different from the expected date of resolution noted initially. Make sure this date is correct for accurate reporting and compliance. Click the Date field to open the calendar and choose the actual resolution date. You must fill this field when the status is set to resolved. After picking the resolution date, scroll to the Action Remarks section. Here, the AE or IE should write a short note on the action taken to resolve the issue. Enter the suitable remark in the Action Remark by AE or IE field. Clearly type your action remark. This remark is part of the issue's permanent record and visible to all stakeholders. Once you've entered the remark, click the Update Issue button to save changes. The system will update and show the resolved status in the critical issues listing. This completes the workflow for managing critical issues as an AE team led from viewing to resolving issues. In the next video, we will show the actions of PO in the Critical Issues module. Thank you for your time.